Greetings, good morning, and hello, everyone, wherever the hell you are, whoever the hell you are, whatever. I would like to talk about the new movie that came out called Harley Quinn's Body. Oh, I'm sorry. It's called Suicide Squad. Suicide Squad was okay. I feel that it's the kind of movie you would enjoy if you didn't pay any attention to the story whatsoever and just watched it for its visual, colorful appeal. That's about it. The show stars, I guess, B-class Superman villains, and two that we actually have heard of, them being Harley Quinn and Deadshot, or this universe's version of them. And they're assembled in a team by this chick named Amanda Waller, who was much more man-like in the comics. She basically forms them because Superman has died due to the events of Superman and Batman, Superman vs. Batman, Dawn of Justice. Spoiler alert. And the way that this movie is set up, I don't feel I had enough time, or the viewers had enough time to get that invested with the characters. Like, we get some backstories. This person did this person did that, this person accidentally killed their family members, this is what this person did, and I just don't give a shit. Even the people we're supposed to feel sympathetic towards, I don't care. I just don't care at all. And the only thing that I found really super interesting about it is I love Jared Leto's Joker. I'm putting that right out there now. I loved it. Thought it was fantastic. I thought it was original. The rest of the movie was alright. Didn't give a shit about the Enchantress, or whatever they kept calling her, the witch. Didn't care about El Diablo. He was alright. He was kind of cool. He's the kind of average, stereotypical Mexican cartel, yada yada, gangster who doesn't want to be bad anymore because he killed kids once, whatever. Heard it, been there, done that, whatevs. Don't care about it anymore. Deadshot's just a guy trying to support his daughter. Okay, yeah, great. Will Smith being cast in the role, that I was a bit about. I see Will Smith as way too much of a nice guy. I think Deadpool should have been hated a little bit more. Harley Quinn, whoever played her, I forget the name. I'm terrible at this. Hats off to her for completely overly sexualizing the character and making the costumes for this Halloween nothing but Harley Quinn's. They're gonna sell right out of the damn store. This is gonna be the Quinn-pocalypse this Halloween. It's gonna be a freaking nightmare. Every couple under the sun's gonna be going as fucking Joker and Harley. It's gonna be ridiculous. So hats off to her for that, for boosting up those Halloween costume sales this year. I think who else is in the Killer Croc. Heard that when I saw the movie, it turns out the guy who played Killer Croc, the director or something, didn't want to use CGI. He used actual prosthetics and shit because he wanted it to look authentic or something, which I think did really well. But his face is kind of stiff. Feels like he blinks and he's like, he could raise his mouth and talk and everything. But Killer Croc doesn't have that many lines. He has like one or two lines. The rest of the time he's just standing there. And maybe he throws something once or twice at the end. It's your average, hey, let's get to know each other, lose some people that don't matter, and we face a final boss at the end and emerge victorious. And even though we're bad guys, it's like, but we want to be good. Well, half the time they want to be good, half the time they don't care. But at the end, it's like, we can do good. And then, of course, friendship prevails and all that bullshit. And they put their hands together and they all do the Macarena. Very stereotypical writing, of course. I can't fucking stand anything that comes out of Hollywood anymore. I guess the soundtrack was okay. Pretty much it's just the fastest music from the 70s and 80s. Maybe some of the 90s. The fastest music you've ever heard. There is a house in New Orleans. That's, that song used in Goodfellas. That's used in every other movie. That's in it. They got Panic at the Disco doing a version of Bohemian Rhapsody because, I don't know, maybe they couldn't get the rights from it for Queen because lately Queen has been bitching and whining about everything. Every time their music gets used in anything, bitching and whining. Other than that, it was just alright. It wasn't fantastic. I kept hearing, ooh, Joker's only in like 7 minutes of it. He was not in 7 minutes of it. He was in way more than that. And the Joker, like, getting back to it, I like the way the Joker's set up. They did say, however, in the movie that Harley Quinn is crazier than him, which I'm like, now there's something interesting. They're changing the whole thing. He's not like numero uno, crazy anymore. It's like, oh, she's the new crazy. He's just kind of like a in the back kind of, he's just kind of like a presence that will, like, get her out of trouble. That seems to be his thing. This Joker seems to actually really be in love with Harley. Which, hey, cool. It's a different spin. It's new, whatever. I just realized something. When Christian Bale played Batman, and he was also in American Psycho, and he killed that other guy in the movie named Paul Allen. Paul Allen, played by Jared Leto, is now the Joker. The connections. Anyways, I went to see it, I don't know, a week or so ago. I had put off doing this review. I had done one, wasn't so good, running time was too long, but yeah, I'm just glad I finally got around to doing a review of this because I had wanted to for a while. I had other stuff that I was going to go into about, like, the psychology of the Joker, but then I'd turn into, like, a Did You Know channel or something like that, and that's really, I don't want to get into that right now. Maybe sometime later I'll do, like, a philosophy of, like, the Joker or something, if you guys want it. If you don't, that's completely fine with me. I'll just keep my mouth shut on the subject. Because, let's face it, all you need to do is look up any, Google up any YouTube video, and they'll pretty much explain everything in full detail, and then they float around the internet like wildfire. So, to say you don't know something like that, or to say that you're behind in the times, it's like, you just watch a video on it, like a 12-minute video, maybe, over on a, probably Did You Know, or some kind of comic channel or something like that, and they'll explain it to you in full. Much better than the probable, half-assed explanation you'll get here. But other than that, yeah, pretty good movie. I'd suggest it, if you're into the Suicide Squad, into the concept, whatever, sure, go ahead, watch it. Once again, don't dwell too much on the story. Very basic, very average. Fucking Hollywood. Yeah, I think that's gonna do it for this video. Thank you all for watching. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you want to be an angel in my eyes, definitely subscribe. But you don't have to. No. You don't. You see the subscribe button? Maybe it's on this side, maybe it's over there. You don't have to press it. You don't have to. I'm not forcing you to do anything. And yeah. But that's my opinion on the movie. Just my opinion, and I guess I will see you all next time. Bye now.